Back in session for most colleges, but some students could be feeling a little bit of pressure at this point. College expert Phil Moreno joining us with some tips on doing your best during this pandemic, and it's definitely been quite the year. Phil, good morning to you.
Good morning. It's great to be back after the summer break.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we've had a summer break, so most of the college students are back in, unless they're in quarter systems. They might have another week or so. Getting back into the feel of college. It's a little different because now, they're back in person. Some of the things that they got used to during the pandemic, or we're still in the pandemic, but during the learning at home, they kind of have to shake and get back into a different groove.
Yeah, in my work recruiting students on the West Coast here, the past month I've had an opportunity to be with students in their high schools, to see them virtually, and I keep hearing this time and time again. How do I put my best face forward once I get to that college level? Mm-hmm. And I tell them first and foremost, no, we're going to continue to give them grace, right? The seniors that are impacted right now, we have to remember it was spring of their sophomore year when this happened, and they had an entire year, right, to be impacted by the pandemic that affected their studies. And then secondly, I tell them that every application, whether it's the common application that takes that 900 institutions take, or the UC or Cal State, has a place for them to put information that is relevant for us to know that they can put that best face forward. Because in the end, I tell them, we don't know what we don't know. So don't miss the opportunity to tell us.
Okay. So another big question, we've had some issues specifically in California with the wildfires. There have been students who are trying to figure out, their living situations or worried about their parents at home. Are there places, as you mentioned, grace during COVID? What about grace because of the wildfires?
That's where my work with the Western Association for College Admission Counseling, WACAC, we are 2,500 members strong of professionals who work on all sides of the college admissions process, and know as soon as there is a wildfire in California and Nevada, our members are reaching out to the UCs, reaching out to the common application to say, our students are going to need a little bit more time, our counselors are going to need more time to get in transcripts. And it's gotten so well organized that now those groups are coming to us and saying, we get it, students are impacted, get the word out to the counselors that we're going to give them grace. Of course, always make sure though that you're checking with the institution to make sure they're in that network that knows what's happening.
Okay, so at this point going forward, kind of getting in the groove for the fall semester, there may be some students who are waiting until the spring semester just to kind of let some things settle down before they get really into wanting to go to these on-campus locations. What is your best advice for someone who wants to wait out the fall semester and go into the spring?
That's okay. I know that one of the things you have to ask yourself, right? This is the thing about the pandemic, just like it is in the college admissions process, contextual. If your family is not in a position or ready to go on a tour, that's okay. We'll know that I and our colleges are ready for you. If you want to be on campus, all of that information is online, but you're not going to be at a disadvantage if you wait until the spring when you feel safe.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Always good information to get. And Phil, you've got more details on WACAC as well as at Dickinson College for people to get more details.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll link all that to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. Phil, always a pleasure.
Good to see you.
All right. You likewise. Take care. All right.